Today, we answer the question of whether Lost in the Shuffle is still in the shuffle, or whether it's lost in the shuffle. Hi, welcome to a special State of the Show episode of Lost in the Shuffle. And you may notice that I am not at the usual table that we have here. Actually, though, fooled you. I am sitting at the table. It's just that literally 1 second ago, between the last take and this one, the table has fallen apart. It is now broken. Sudden catastrophic table failure that we just experienced. Yep, here we go. Here's us. Hi there, you. And here is the current state of the table. So yeah, this is not only state of the show, this is going to be the state of the table show. So yeah, look at that. It just, legs just decided to completely fall off and die. So that's fun, but that is not what we are here to discuss. Is it? No, it's not. The purpose of this video was supposed to be to let you know that last week, Lost in the Shuffle reached kind of a really neat milestone. We've now posted nearly 40 episodes of the show, which in and of itself is pretty cool, but also we've aired all the shows that we recorded back in January when Grant and Paula and Eirik came out and recorded everything. So yeah, we're at the point that we've got to record more stuff. Now, we have recorded about 2/3 of the next batch, and honestly, I don't really know what to call this previous and next batch of episodes. I don't know if it's season 1 and season 2, or if this next batch is season 1.5 because they're still recorded in the second half of this year. It's also possible that absolutely no one cares about that and I'm just overthinking it as well. That is certainly a possibility. But if you have an opinion on that, should seasons of Lost in the Shuffle be numbered by the batches that we record them in, or by the calendar year, or some other incredibly interesting method that I'm sure absolutely everyone has thought about and cares of? If you have an opinion about this, a recommendation, well, let me know down in the comments, because I actually seriously would like to know, because I don't know what to do. I am befuddled when it comes to that. I have apparently other concerns right now to worry about. One thing I do know at this point is that since we're in the middle of recording this next batch of episodes and we will need to start editing them, we are going to take the next 2 weeks off to continue working on those episodes. So episodes of Lost in the Shuffle are not gone. We are just in the middle of this transition to the next season or seasonette, and the next episodes at this moment in time are planned to return on Monday, June 23rd. Did I get the date right? I did! We have lots of really cool topics and games that Matthew Jude has continued to put together for us. A few interesting turns of events, nothing like today's though, but also I'm hoping to have at least one special guest come by the studio and join me for an episode. And I think the person knows that he is the person I'm hoping to have join me, and so I'm hoping to have him roll by the studio at some point. But you know what? Here's what you can do to help make my life easier. Because really, that's what YouTube is all about, isn't it? Doing stuff for me. Between now and the next videos that are airing, I know this is going to sound cheesy and trite, but it's honestly true. One of the things that you can do between now and when the next episodes start to help support the channel is, well, to subscribe and turn on the notification bell thing so that you are notified when those new episodes hit the airwaves. It actually helps with the algorithm. It helps to get the videos out there to more people, seen by more people, increases the views, increases the subscribers, which also increases our opportunity to have sponsors for episodes, which then in turn helps to increase the longevity of the show itself. Oh, and another thing that would help out is if you have a question that you would like answered, table related or not, you can go to the website GameNightPicks.com/ask. And on that page, you'll find a little form where you can submit a question that you would like myself or anyone else on the team to answer, and also upvote other questions that are posted there. Honestly, I think at the time of recording this, there's like one question because nobody knows about this page because I never think to mention it to anybody, even though I should, but I'm doing that now, so problem is getting solved. So that's progress. Regardless, go to GameNightPicks.com/ask and you can submit a question. And then between now and when the episodes air, and maybe even sometimes when we have that week off each month, I can sneak in with a quick little video to answer some questions. YouTube will like that too. And when YouTube is pleased, I'm pleased. Sure, let's go with that. Another thing I have on my old list here is nothing. There's nothing else to say other than encouraging you. Wow, I like with 2 or 3 pages of ways to encourage you to subscribe and turn on the notifications. But right now, that doesn't matter because I have to go figure out how to fix and or replace this table. Oh, I remember one thing I was going to tell you. This video is awesome. I was going to give an example of answering a question that's submitted to me by answering one of the questions that I've actually received lately. Since earlier this year, when I've rebranded the Paradise YouTube channel as Game Night Picks, launched the Game Night Picks website, and the Lost in the Shuffle television program. It's not a television program, it's a YouTube program. It's what you're watching. This is kind of it, but it's not really it. It's the same set, mostly the same set. It's part of the same set. The point is that people have asked me, now that you're doing all that other stuff, are you still going to be posting videos on Watch It Played? Well, obviously, yes, because those videos, as you can tell, have still continued to be posted on Watch It Played for the last few months and will continue to be so. And if you watch the Momentum and On the Radar, People's Choice, and Board Game Buyer's Guide on the Watch It Played channel, well, then you obviously are aware at this point already that no, those shows aren't ending. They are continuing and are going to continue further still. Now, the main thing with the Lost in the Shuffle show is that I'm sure other people that consider themselves creative types will understand this, that every now and then you get an idea, a creative idea, a project in your head, and it sits there and it won't leave. And it gets to the point over the months and years sometimes that you finally get to a point where you're like, you know what, I had this idea, this creative work I want to do, I'm just going to go do it. And that's what Lost in the Shuffle was. It was this idea that I've had for a couple of years actually at this point. And I just got to the point where I wanted to kind of have a creative refresh, a new project, something to kind of just a change of pace creatively a little bit. And honestly, I have been having a lot of fun putting together the Lost in the Shuffle episodes. Of course, I don't do it alone. Matthew helps me develop each and every episode. Paula and Grant and Eirik have been fantastic to be able to bring them over and record the episodes. It's been a great opportunity to also get to know them even better. So it's been fantastic so far. Other than catastrophic set failures, which I think I'm going to go try to figure out how to rectify. So thank you for joining me for this State of the Show, the first of probably one of these, if this is any sign of how they're going to go. Yeah, we'll probably never do this again. Regardless though, thank you for joining me, and we will have more episodes for you soon. I'll talk to you then.